Okay, welcome to the show. So we have a situation. Um, we have a spot on Wiseguys open mic tomorrow. So have a lot of jokes that I've written since the last set. Last set went meh. Um, but I want to look through these and see. What we're feeling. All right, not loving those. Um, hmm. Hmm. All right, I'll just breeze through some of the stuff I had here. Don't really love it, but so one is it's drastically different to play video games during the week. Um, like during a between 9 to 5, when most people should be at work. You just get a different breed out there. I have this. I don't really know what I meant. I put blinkers on cards is how they suppress and enslave a generation. Don't really know where I was going. Bitches really try and class that babysitting when they get older and call it nannying. They should call it foster care because you're basically just raising these rich people's kids for them. Is that really the American dream? Get rich enough to where you don't have to spend time with your kids? I think it is. At least for me. I'll hang out with my kids when they can hang out and drink and be cool. I don't want no crybaby shit. Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. A lot of drama going on this week with Taylor's dumb bitch ass. But Macy, she's one of the ugly ones. Um, she just wrote a book, apparently. I don't really think her fans read books. If I had to guess, if they do read, they read like everything. Everything. Particularly the freaky ass stuff where a young village boy is abducted and made a sex slave. Um, it's a joke basically saying that if you're a TikToker, you're not gonna have much success selling a book to people that are on TikTok that actually think that they like you. Um, I did binge all 10 hours straight when it dropped, though. Um, watched 10 hours straight, and I looked over at my wife's phone, and she was making a Botox appointment. I know. I shot her in the head. A lot more people need to realize they can die at any time. Somebody can kill them. Somebody can kill them distinct things. For example, let's say I'm really mean. I've got a $20 bill on the ground. Take a shot in a hotel before I leave, and then as I'm leaving the hotel, a chunk of ice falls off the building, crushes my head, kills me. So who really say if it's the universe or natural selection? But it's a very different situation. Your husband is next to you when want, when the ice hit you, and also I have no cameras, but I'm getting. And my wife doesn't realize I can kill her if I want. I never would. I love you, and somehow people randomly, mysteriously die or missing, and their spouse is always blamed. So no matter what, if she died from random, I know I'm probably going to jail. These games, secret weapon to make kids autistic. Most clickbait shit I've ever seen. Alright, those aren't very good. Let's see what we got in here. Hmm. um, very political time. I want to, I thought about leaving and going somewhere that better reflects my personal beliefs and, governmental policies. I think moving to Senegal. And if you haven't heard, they just doubled the maximum sentence for homosexual relations. You can get 10 years. They find out you like your dick tickled by beard whiskers. That's kind of funny. I might keep that one. Girls are confusing, man. My wife actually got mad at me when I said her pussy tastes like chocolate chip cookies. She said that's disgusting and unnatural. She got even more mad when I told her it actually tastes like. See, I didn't finish this joke. What did it taste like? We'll come back. We'll circle back. I know I'm very low energy and chill, but it's not scary. So don't be scared of what I'm about to say. People are pretty blind and dumb that they don't see what we have to do. We need to kill all celebrities. We need a fresh start so corporations won't have anybody using ads. So we start to care a little bit more about exactly what exactly did what. Care a little bit more about who exactly did what with Epstein, figure out it's a likelihood of 95% of every studio exec, high government official, high profile government official, and A-list celebrities all had a great time with Jeff. Till he tripped and fell and broke his neck in prison. I think we should also include all B-list celebrities as well, just to be sure. Then round up all the influencers and send to an island to eat each other, and not in a good way. Got some potential. People are so dumb when they drive off the freeway and hit the road parking. It smells like shit. They hit the brakes. Okay, I know what I'm talking about there. These games, more like autistic games. I'm so Utah. I have a saying from high school that I still live by. I don't think anyone will understand me when I say it. If she ain't a dime, she a dirt. Definitely using that. When I hear a bitch say it's giving, I cut them off and say, you're giving me AIDS with how gay that sounds. Also got potential. People are mad at transgenders a lot, but it's dying down a lot, I think. People don't like all the mass shootings, which is funny because a lot of the same people only give a fuck about shooting if a tranny's involved. For instance, Charlie Kirk. Boom. Pretty good one. Really doesn't bother me because statistically, if I'm going to be a victim of mass shooting, I really prefer the shooter be someone that sticks out like a sore thumb in a crowd. Pretty good. Phrases don't age well. If a white guy's provoking a black guy to fight him, I'll beat your ass. Almost never happens. You're going to regret this. I don't think a black person's ever regretted beating the shit out of a bitch ass white boy, as I've been called in the past, ever in the history of the world. Also got some potential. Alright, so we got some good stuff. I think the ones I like. If I had to rank them. Whoa, hold on. What do you guys think? Let me know. I wanna. Oh, oh, but I didn't. Hmm. Okay, I fucked this up somehow. Hmm. Okay, phrases that don't age well. If a white guy is provoking a black guy to fight him, I'll beat your ass. Almost never happens. You're gonna regret this. Don't think a black person has ever regretted beating the shit out of a bitch ass white boy, as I've been called in the past, ever in the history of the world. Mm, so people are mad at transgenders a lot. It's dying down quite a bit, I think. People don't like all the mass shootings, which is funny because a lot of the same people only give a fuck about a shooting if a tranny is involved. For instance, Charlie. Okay, how long are we going? And I hear a bitch say, "It's giving." I cut him off and I say, "You're giving me age with how gay that sounds." I'm so Utah. I have a saying from high school I still live by. I don't think anybody will understand when I say it. If she ain't a dime, she a derf. Meaning, she's not a 10 out of 10, she's a derf. Some of you might be asking, what's a derf? A derf is, I've heard it called zipper sparking, grinding, is most of the US would know it. It's what we did in high school. We just rub up on each other in jeans and till somebody busts a nut. So I still do live by that. I do just want to live somewhere where my beliefs are better reflected in the government policies. Like I don't want to be at war and shit right now. I'm thinking of moving to Senegal. You guys haven't heard? They just doubled the maximum sentence for homosexual relations. You can get 10 years if they find out you like your dick tickled by beard whiskers. I think that's a keeper. Okay, I think I'm gonna go the derf, the giving. Okay, I think I got my three. Hmm. Okay, I think that's it. I've been a real pussy bitch about doing podcasts, so I'm gonna try to be better. Um, will I? I don't know. You tell me. I do want to bring back the tradition of beat on. So we are at technically episode 7. So we're gonna add one on. We got our order of colors right now is purple cloud, solid baby blue, fluorescent green or translucent green, basic orange, transparent purple, and yellow. I cannot tell. Okay, let's just go like a solid as orange. Boom. Hear that? Sounds like progress. I've been a little pussy fucking bitch about it. Um, let's check on the stream and see like what is going on. And while we are doing that, and it is going on to YouTube like I don't want it to do. Damn it. All this tech shit. So we have here now. We're out tomorrow. Okay. I'm glad I read through those out loud and could hear them. Hopefully they'll be good tomorrow. If they are good, I'll take my tripod and I will record the set. And I need to get shit popping on socials. So follow me on Instagram, Reese Matthews Comedy. TikTok, don't know what it is yet. But yeah, just like give me a solid. How many viewers do you think we have? 0? I guess that. Oh my god, and it's under. One viewer. What are you doing in here, brother? Like this shit. Oh, what's the 7th state? I'll get y'all with the state facts next step. Love you.